Hi, I'm Lovisa from CloudMQP, an experienced LavinMQ hosting team. This video explains exchanges, routing keys, and bindings. We will talk about how exchanges and queues are associated with each other, and we will give examples of how you can use different exchange types in 4 different scenarios.
The first thing to understand is that messages are not published directly to a queue. Instead, the producer sends messages through an exchange. You can think of an exchange as a mail delivery person, ensuring that the message ends up in the correct queue. How a message is routed depends on several things, including the exchange type, which specifies a number of routing rules, routing keys, and header attributes. These all act as addresses for messages. From the queue's perspective, you can check which exchanges and routing rules are linked to this specific queue. These links are called bindings. A binding links the queue to an exchange, while the routing key is like an address for the message. This is mainly what the exchange looks for when deciding how to route the message to queues. In LavinMQ, there are 4 main types of exchanges: direct, topic, fanout, and headers. Existing exchanges and types can be seen in the management interface or through LavinMQ CTL. We will use an example from a taxi company to explain the different exchange types. Every request for a taxi is made through an app that communicates with an application service that uses LavinMQ. Direct exchange directs the message to a specific queue by looking at the routing key. The routing key in the message is compared for equality with routing keys on bindings. So, in our example, the direct exchange is used when a user requests a specific taxi, like their favorite driver. Topic exchange routes messages to one or many queues by looking at the routing key. The routing key in the message is compared for matches with routing key patterns on the bindings. In our example, a customer with a group of friends asks for a large, environmentally friendly taxi. This order is routed through an exchange bound to taxis of this type. The routing key must be a list of words delimited by a period. The topic exchange supports strict routing key matching, like a direct exchange, but will also perform wildcard matching using star and hash as placeholders. In another example, a customer orders a large taxi but does not care about the taxi type. The topic exchange routes this message to all taxis bound as a large taxi. Fanout Exchange copies and routes a received message to all queues that are bound to it, regardless of routing keys. A provided routing key is simply ignored. In our example, the Fanout exchange is used when the taxi coordinators inform all taxi drivers about a blocked road. Headers exchanges are very similar to topic exchanges, but route messages based on the header values instead of routing keys. Headers exchanges are not very common, but in our example, it is used by a reporting service at the taxi company. Taxi car status data is sent to the exchange every now and then, and this data is used to build reports by other parts of the system. A special argument named xmatch, added in the binding between exchange and queue, specifies if headers must match all or any. In this example, one service writes a report for all taxis around Manhattan, New York, keeping track of fuel consumption and miles traveled. This data is included in the message. When xmatch is set to any, together with the following arguments, the New York report receives all messages from taxis with trips from, to, or within New York. A trip that starts in New York and ends in Jersey will therefore be included. Another report may be interested in trips within New York alone. This can be achieved by simply setting the xmatch to all. The new report will then only get messages where from and to are both set to New York, trips that never leaves the city.
I hope that this video gave you some good information about exchanges in LavinMQ. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, or visit our website for more information. Links are provided in the description. Speak soon again. Bye!